All right, where were we? Oh, we beat Midra. That's right. So what do we want to do now? Um, Pretty cool. Um, let's go do Putrescent Night. Eh, no, yeah. Yeah. I think that's right. I think that's right. We got to go around there. This map is so good. It's crazy. This map, the setting. I just like. I I wish there was more to do. I wish it seems a little empty, and it seems a little bit, even if it's not empty. Um, some of the stuff you find, you're like, what? I guess it's not technically empty, but there's just kind of a couple of shit camps here, and um, yeah, it's just a little. I don't know. It feels like a missed opportunity. I mean, I don't know. I was absolutely floored by this DLC. I think it might be the best thing I've ever played in my life. um, but I did feel pretty frequently like, huh? I guess there's nothing here. I guess it's just that, you know, that one item, or like, I guess it's just this rune, like this America's rune or whatever, or Shadow Realm rune or whatever. Um, yeah, it's just like a couple more field bosses. Like, they don't even have to be. I mean, I'm a simple guy. I do like fighting an Erdtree avatar. I do like the. I've been a couple of times. I've been unable to think of the names now. The worm thing that's like an Erdtree putrescent. No, that's what we're going to fight. Uh, the one that pukes all over you and stuff. That one. Um, and it looks like a giant worm. I can't think of it. You know, I wouldn't be thrilled if I saw one of those there, or in the field. But yeah, throw that there. What else? I don't know. I don't know. Something. Okay. All right. I just beat Legend of Zelda like 20 minutes ago. The first one, first Zelda game I've ever beaten. Uh, it was dope. It was so good. Ah no! Oh, shit, bro. It's kind of funny. Like I mean, as somebody who like plays mostly what gross fly thing, I was convinced Miquella was a fly. The entire DLC, I was like, he's a fly person. We're gonna have to fight a fly person at the end. He shed all his flesh, and he's gonna look like a fly person, which frankly is better than what we got. That's not fair. But anyway, yeah. So I beat Legend of Zelda. I'm trying to play a bunch of NES games, um, in like chron order based on when they came out. And so I played Super Mario Bros. Oh wait, hold on. I played Donkey Kong, launch title for NES. Donkey Kong Jr., also a launch title. Um, then I played Super Mario Bros. A lot harder than I thought it would be. I think it took me like 8 hours to beat it. I played a bunch off of without recording. Pretty hard, but good, really good. Um, I also insisted on like not warping, of like playing through the entire thing and beating it. So I think I made it a little bit harder. Although I don't know, because like when I played through the entire thing, I at some of the easier early levels I accumulated a few lives, but whatever. Anyway, so yeah, that was fun. then I played Legend of Zelda. It was I thought it was really good. I thought, like, it's definitely, I hate that I'm echoing what most people say. It's definitely age. I mean, I think that the puzzles are a little difficult, but I don't really think, I don't know. It's tough to get in a mindset of, like, when I was playing this, and I feel like people playing this today, they're probably going to be like, oh, sweet, I'm going to play a Zelda, and it's going to be like a 4-hour experience, and it's, I'm just going to plow through it, and it's going to be like kind of a little fun adventure. But I don't think that's not the game they designed. I mean, honestly, like, it's probably a game, if I were legitimately playing it, so I did, like, save states, like, I was essentially doing, like, loading a save state, like, every 5 minutes or 2 minutes at one point. I gotta go over here. Is it here? I think it's here. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Cerulean Coast. Yeah, I think this is it. Yeah, so I was, like, loading a save state every, like, 2 minutes at one point. And I also was, like, I found, like, the first 7 dungeons without anything, and I frankly, I didn't use any guides up to that point. And at that point, I was like, what was everybody complaining about? But, like, I don't know if I ever would have found the last 2 dungeons. And the second to last dungeon gives you an item that allows you, it's like a magic key that unlocks all doors. And there's, like, I don't know how many doors I had to open in the last one. It was probably like 15 doors. And I always had, like, 1 to 2 keys on me when I started that. And then you find a couple, so, like, you probably get up to, like, 4 or 5, but there's, like, you need that magical key. And for all intents and purposes, I think you're probably not going to find that unless you use a guide. But I think effectively what they designed is, like, a game that people would probably, if you go into Legends of Zelda, the first one, being like, I'm going to spend 30 hours playing this game, right? This is going to be the only game I play, and I don't have much else to play, and I'm okay with that. I think if you're going into it with that kind of mindset, it's like, cool, okay, like, there's so much I haven't, like, I think you would effectively go through the map with all the tools, and so there's, like, fake walls, like in FromSoft games, where you put a bomb there and it'll reveal a hidden door. And there's also, like, situations where, like, you have a spell that casts fire, and there's, like, fire that can, or bushes that you can burn that might reveal hidden stairs, or you might, like, bump into an enemy or a bush or something and it reveals hidden stairs or something. And so if you were just like, this is the game I have on my only gaming system, and you're like, okay, so I'm going to go through each of these squares. So the map is essentially, I don't know, maybe 20 squares by 20 squares, and, like, each square is like a little room. And again, if you're treating it like, okay, I'm going to, like, play through this game, get as much as I can, and then, like, figure out as much as I can, and then I'm going to go square by square, shooting fire on everything to see if I can, find any secret pathways, use bombs on everything to see if I can blow anything up. There's also some, like, doors that are on the side of rocks and in mountains on those maps. That's actually where the, spoiler alert, that's where the final boss is. So yeah, if you're going to do that, I think you'd be like, okay. And then it would also take, like, grinding your ass off to beat the game, because you're going to have to. So it's kind of interesting. Like, you eventually get enough heart containers. I don't know why I'm explaining Zelda like nobody cares, but whatever. This is my video diary effectively, so I can say what I want. But yeah, you start with 3 heart containers, and then you will get like, I think you get like 10 or 11 over the course of the game, like finding them in different locations, and whatever, you get one after you beat each boss. I think it's every boss, like every dungeon boss. And yeah, so you eventually get up to like 14. But if you die, you don't come back with 14 lives. You come back with 3 still. So yeah, that's, I mean, honestly, if they just changed that one mechanic, I think it would like totally make the game not terrible. Because like, if you think about that, so you're in the last dungeon and it's hard as balls, and like you die, and like the only thing you have to do is like you have to go farm hearts, right? Like it just was like, and then you have to start over again. And like you don't lose all your progress in the dungeon, so if you like clear certain rooms, they'll stay clear. And if you blow up certain doors, they'll be blown up when you come back. So it's not like you're starting from scratch, but like I actually don't think it would be a terrible experience to like slowly make your way through the dungeon and like come back, and like you might have to find some keys if you don't have the magical key, and you might have to farm. Where do I have to go here? I'm a little confused. Right over here. They even put a shiny right there to direct me. Oh, you bastard. Stance break? Oh. I'm sorry, I really don't want to do this again. Yeah, I don't think that would be a terrible thing. Like, maybe you have to go farm bombs because there's like, I mean, there's like 20, at least. 20, hidden doorways in the, oh wow. Thought I dodged that. Oh wow. Is that sleep? What is that? It looks like a sideways blue vagina in a swirl of stars. Yeah, I honestly think so much would be fixed by just giving you full hearts when you died. Because then you could just be like, okay, I don't have any bombs, I don't have any keys, like whatever. I can still try to like fight my way through this place. But yeah. And it doesn't really accomplish anything giving you the 3 hearts other than being like giving you the choice of like, yeah, you can either try to make it through here with 3 hearts, which like good luck. You just had 14 to start and you didn't make it through. Like, you really think you're gonna make it through with 3? Like, there's no chance. I think some of the enemies might hit you for 3. There's one enemy, like there's a few of the enemies that are just like so bullshit. But yeah. But I mean, the exploration, the dungeons, the puzzle. I mean, puzzle's a strong word. Oh wow. Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, it's all great. I thought it was really fun. I don't think like certain aspects of it haven't aged at all. I think the combat is fine. It is. My only real issue with the combat is like. You are limited to 4 directional movement, so up, down, left, right, obviously. And certain certain enemies, rather, you have to hit them from a certain side. So there's these knights that essentially have, like, I mean, there's other enemies that require this as well, to be clear. But there's this one enemy that really pissed... Ah, damn it. Damn it. Is that fucking bird still following me? Like, seriously? It's about there. Oh, man. You guys need to piss off, man. Oh, come on. What is happening? Oh, I don't want to fight you guys. I don't want to do this. Alright. Perfect. could be one of my least favorite parts in the whole DLC. I die here like so many times. Just run around the corner. Ah, I knew it. I knew it. Yeah, which is, you know, would be interesting, and frankly, it is interesting. And like there's a boss, or not boss. I keep saying boss. There's an enemy like that in Lies P. There's an enemy like that in PoE 2. I played recently. Like, I'm sure. Like, I mean, most of the FromSoft, or not most, but like, yeah, most of the FromSoft games, I guess, have like an enemy with just like an impassable shield. Like, makes sense. But it feels really bad when you're only able to move 4 directions, and so you have to like try to maneuver around them. This is like essentially a rhythm game that I'm just really losing. Oh wow, I thought I fell off the map. Okay, might as well have. Was that an explodey thing? Oh my god, dude. This is a disaster. Oh man, what the fuck? This is so rage-inducing. Okay. I was going to try to use the lightning dodges, but that ain't working out super well. Alright, I just want to go fight Putrescent Knight. It's not even that good of a boss. I like Putrescent Knight probably more than your average player, but people don't like him. I don't really understand it. I think he's totally fine. I put him like a B. He's a solid B boss. Somebody put him in F tier. I think it was the mod Chrissy. I talked about this recently. Actually, it might have been a Migration Shinobi Blade Run. I don't remember. Yeah, it was a Migration Shinobi Blade Run. But like, he put him in the F tier. He's put him as an F. He and Gaius, Putrescent Knight and Gaius. He's like F tier bosses. I was like, what, dude? Like, to me, an F tier boss is like, what's it called? Dude, these fucking things, man. Are they just like? I feel like they're dying like way quicker. Because normally I feel like I have enough time to get out of the fucking way of those things. F tier is like, what's the one from DS1 that sweeps you into the thing? Just blanking on the name at this point. Okay, just run at an angle. Nothing can hit you. Right? The number of times I've jumped off the wrong point here. Okay, what just hit me? What just hit me? Oh, good. Bed of Chaos. That's what it's called. Like, Bed of Chaos is an F tier boss. Honestly, I don't even know if there are many other F tier bosses. F tier bosses is like, I don't know. Effectively, like it's impossible to beat them without completely like fucking hating it, like absolutely hating it, like some mechanic that doesn't make any sense, or like some bullshit cheesy thing that they do. So yeah, like Bed of Chaos seems like the best example in my opinion. So like, there's never a time when I'm like, where I fight the Bed of Chaos. Well, frankly, I cheese it now. I do the thing where you like, I haven't done it in a while, but like, can't you like just like go to the title screen after you beat one half of it, and it'll respawn, and then you can just run over to the other side and beat the other half or something, and then you can respawn, and then you can go down the middle, something like that. That's what I do. And like that's like an indication of an F tier boss. Obviously, like, you're not engaging with the mechanics at all. They're so terrible. You're just like, get me out of here. And like Putrescent Knight, really? I don't know. I get that people are like really irked by the Gaius charge attack, which really annoys me too. I would still put Gaius as like a C plus, B minus boss probably. I think like Gaius's kit besides that attack, like if they just increase the oh, that's actually kind of nice for them. I didn't realize I had that on. He does magic fire. I don't really know. He does magic flame damage. Oh man. Just can I just put him in regular order? This is so annoying. I hate this shit so much. You have to do this every time. Which one did I click on? I honestly don't really know. It's not a consecutive attack. I'm not gonna be able to hit him that many times. Let's just go this one. After roll. I use this one a fair amount. I feel like I roll after most of his attacks. I'm not really sure. I think so. I mean, in my head, but that could be. I actually affirmatively like. I might put him as an A minus boss. Maybe even A, depending on my experience, my most recent experience with them. There's just a few things about them that I really like. First of all, the attacks are like really telegraphed. I like this attack right here, and I try to like go back, and then I get like one. Dude, I am doing so much damage. I cannot believe it. 1, 2, and I love dodging that one. It's like just like a 5-part dance that I like know the timing to. And this is the other one. So I do that in such a way that I want to tag him on the way by. Oh, that was probably a bad choice. 1, 2. Nope. Wow, I am doing so much. I don't know what. The last time I fought him, it might have been an unupgraded weapon or something, but I was doing like such bad damage that the fight took me like 5 minutes or something. I don't know what I'm doing. It might just be like this is lightning. He's weak to lightning and he's in water. Or maybe he's weak to lightning. Oh shit, bro! I forgot the second one there. This feels bad. Okay. He almost punished me on that. Maybe he did. Oh. I just love that attack. Like when I first beat him, I remember I counted the number of times I did that, and like it was like 10 times, and it was literally like ended up being 30% of his health. I thought that was gonna be a final hit. Okay, I don't know how I missed him there. Dude, that was so easy. I think this weapon's just overtuned, probably. I mean, I used a fair amount of flasks. It was a pretty sloppy fight, but wow, that was really quick. That was 23 minutes. I was expecting that to take like 30 plus, so I could just cut it into an episode by itself. Oh, what do we want to do now? Oh gosh, I don't want to fight Bale. Bale. Feels too hard, man. Let's see. We could go do Gaius. We're just talking about Gaius. Let's go do Gaius. We could do Gaius and what's it called? Scadutree avatar. And we gotta go to castle. How do we get to? No, we gotta go here, and then we go across to here. Yeah, that's right. I'm like kind of itching to do a full playthrough. I think my next game after this, my next FromSoft game after this, is gonna be Demon Souls. I've never played Demon Souls. I've started playing the PS. I own it on PS5. I started playing the PS5. Shit, don't want to throw a kukri. I started playing the PS5 remake 3 to 5 times. Played it for maybe 5 hours total. maybe a little bit more than that. One of my plays I got like 3 or 4 hours in, so probably a little bit more than that. I don't like the remake. I don't. There's something about it that feels kind of corporate and not FromSofty. It just doesn't feel like a FromSoft game. The combat, to be clear, the combat and movement and everything feels like a FromSoft game, but it feels kind of soulless. I can't explain it. The sounds and the aesthetic and the colors, something irks me. I don't know. If anybody else feels that way, like, let me know, because I feel like a crazy person when I play. I mean, it's gorgeous. It's like it's an insanely striking video game. Like, the graphics are really good, and yeah. I mean, I like whatever. But like, something just rubs me the wrong way. So anyway, I'm gonna play the PS3 version next. I have it ready to go. I'm gonna emulate it. I got my ROM totally legally. So the ROM I downloaded it, did all the stuff, and I think it's a place that maybe notoriously not large file size, because that doesn't make any sense. It took me 2 weeks to download the ROM, and I'm not exaggerating. I have a newish computer. It's like a year old. It's a Lenovo Legion something, and like my internet's really solid. Like I'm able to upload videos to YouTube in like a minute. Like I mean, my internet's really, really good. The connection is kind of spotty, but it's fast when it's connected properly, in receiving the signal. And my computer's pretty new. Like, I don't know. It's like a year old. I have like I know that your graphics card isn't related to your like download speed and processing power, but like I have like an NVIDIA 4060 in it. So like it's like a pretty beefy gaming laptop. And it took me 2 weeks to download it. So I was just putting like the whole file into a folder and trying to download it. Where do I go? Isn't this where I go? Here it is. So I was just like dropping the whole folder, and it was like 13,000 items or something. And I was just getting for an estimated time, it was like more than 1 day. And I was like, oh shit. Okay. And then I like sat down, like I wrote, it was like 9 a.m. I was like, okay, let me write down the number. And it was doing like 100 files. No. I don't remember. It was doing like, I think it was like 100 files per hour. Something like that. And so it kept taking so long that I would like, I downloaded it for like 2 or 3 days, and then my computer just like randomly restarted for some reason, or like I don't really know what happened, but I just like went to it and it wasn't downloading anymore, and I didn't know exactly what it had downloaded, and I tried to just redo it, and it didn't really work. Like it wasn't replacing the files in the destination. I was like, I don't know if this is gonna be okay. So I just restarted it again, and it took me another like 2 or 3 days, and the same thing happened. And finally I was like, okay, let's check out these subfolders and see if, if I can break this up in some way. And then there was one folder. So essentially, this is a really riveting story, I'm sure. Like, how did somebody download a file onto their computer? But anyway, like essentially there's like a subfolder with like 20 folders in it, which was like 95% of the ROM. So I was like, okay, I'm just going to drag one of these a day into my hard drive, into my C drive, and that'll be it. And so many of those, so it's like 20 files. Many of those files took multiple days. There was some of them that I was able to do like 3 or 4 in a day because they were small. But it took me like a full 2 weeks of dragging these files in the background on my computer, like 2 full weeks overnight, like during the day, 24 hours a day, 2 full weeks to download that ROM. I do not. It was very bizarre. And it was literally like, okay, it's transferring over this 2 gig folder with 156 items. And normally, if I'm doing something like that, if I'm like transferring a 2 gig file, it would take 45 seconds on my computer. But for some reason, it took 3 days to do something like that. Anyway, so I have Demon Souls up and running. I mean, I kind of want to drag the file into that file and click like skip over all, just like to make sure I have everything, because I'm afraid that something didn't download or something isn't right. I mean, it's working perfectly fine, and I don't know. I played for about 20 minutes, just to see what was up. But yeah, so I want to play Demon Souls, the PS3 version, next. My only issue with that is I don't like puzzle bosses really at all. So I have a very low tolerance for failing when I have no idea why. With bosses, like if I'm just like bad at the boss or like whatever, like, you know, I have no problem fighting a boss like 20, 30, 40 times. But if I'm just going in and trying to figure out what the gimmick is to beat the boss, especially my understanding of Demon Souls is like it's just like an hour-long level or something, and there's a boss at the end of the level. And like you could probably run that in like, I don't know, presumably like 10, 15, 20 minutes. But you have to like fight your way back to the boss. And like I'm not doing that 30 times to figure out what I have to do to the boss. So I don't know. I don't know how I'm going to engage with this game, to be honest with you. I don't know how many times I can run back to a boss and do that when I don't know what to do. And then it's just going to be like I don't know. Like when you're solving a puzzle in like Zelda or something, and it's like, oh, I haven't figured this out. Oh, Eureka. Okay, now I can progress in the game. It seems like a little different versus like, it seems like a weird thing to do in a FromSoft fight, where it's like, oh, now I beat the boss, and now I just know how to beat it from now on. It seems a little odd. I know that there's like traditional bosses as well mixed in. I'm pretty sure. I hope at least. No. I hate these. This incantation is so broken for them, and I think it sucks, like, when you actually get it. I remember fooling around with it. Like, I haven't really used that many incantations. But I used that one, and I was like, I think it's because I was so annoyed by how good it was. And I was like, okay, I got to try this out. And then it was terrible. It could just be damn it. Okay. It's alright. That was, just jumped flat-footed there. It's alright. So yeah, I want to play Demon Souls, and I'm excited to play the PS3 version in particular. I always go to the right. Let's go to the left. Try something new. What's this? Oh, sweet. So yeah, I'm excited to play it. I want to play it. And I'm excited to play the PS3 version in particular because, like, I don't know, just playing through it, it doesn't look bad at all. I thought it was going to look terrible. I think it looks fine. It's a little drab is, like, my biggest thing, but, like, it's, I don't think the graphics are that bad. I don't know. I'm also a person who, like, I don't really think Bloodborne needs a remake. I would love to play it at 60 FPS, to be totally clear. But I frankly don't really even want them to do a remake. I would just like them to do a 60 FPS patch, and just like, because frankly I'm a little irked by the Demon Souls situation. I don't want to get a Bloodborne where I'm like, oh, this feels like corporate-y and weird, man. This is like one of my favorite games, and now like, ugh, gross. And then you have the option of like, okay, do you want to play the version that you don't really like? And Miyazaki will not make... well, I don't know. I don't think Miyazaki would ever let them make artistic... I think he's going to have to oversee that. And I think they've said as much in interviews. Like, one of the reasons... I think it was leaked or something. I don't remember. But I remember hearing the information that, like, one of the reasons it hasn't happened is because Miyazaki is so busy and his time is so valuable at this point, and Bloodborne is so important to him, and he is so protective of it that he wouldn't let anybody else do it, because he wants to be a part of it. So I don't think it'll be like a Blue Point situation where like they just kind of hand it off. I'm a little surprised it doesn't feel that way about Demon Souls, to be honest with you. It's like their first game, man. Okay. But yeah. So I think I'm gonna play that next. Then I'm probably gonna go through. I've been wanting to play the Dark Souls trilogy for a while now. Well, actually, I haven't played 2. I've played like maybe 30 hours of Dark Souls 2, and I also played. I played a modded version. What's it called? I always forget the name of it. It's a modded version that has a ton of quality of life improvements and like some just stuff that minor tweaks that make the game better. But I'm blanking on the name. And it was really good, to be honest with you. I played 80% of I spent like 80% of my time with that game with just the vanilla version of Scholar of the First Sin, and it was getting a little on my nerves. My biggest thing is like the no healing while walking. Like when you heal, you just stand there like an idiot. Especially in that game, it felt so punishing. It sounds like a stupid thing, but like it was pretty bad. So they fixed that. They also increased the boss health pool. So many of the bosses I was finding were like, I would be like super pumped to get to a new boss, and then it would just be like, I was using a rapier, I think, and it was just like literally like 6 R1s and they were dead. And I was like, what? It's kind of a cool boss, and like, honestly, I don't hate. I don't know. I was really enjoying it. For a time. But then, oh, that was close. Oh, what a jump. That's funny. Okay. I think I want to go over here, don't I? Doesn't this take me to... Son of a bitch! Oh, that's perfect. Wait, hold on. I wonder if I can do this. Oh, so close. Okay, this should take me to Scadutree, doesn't it? Doesn't this take me to Scadutree Avatar over here? Yeah, it does. So let's just go here, and then I'll go to Gaius after. Frankly, I like Scadutree Avatar a lot more than Gaius. I mean, maybe not a lot more, but more. How do you get there? I don't really. Is it just down there? Weird. So yeah, so I want to play after that. I want to play through the Dark Souls trilogy again. I have like, I don't know, 200 hours in both DS1 and DS3. I know that's not that much, especially since I probably have like 1,200 hours in Elden Ring at this point. I also have like 200 hours in Bloodborne and probably like 150 hours in Sekiro. But yeah, so I want to go through and play through Dark Souls again. And then Sekiro, Bloodborne and Sekiro as well. But Night Rain's coming out soon, so I don't think I'll be playing Elden Ring for a while. I think I'll probably be like Night Rain, at least for a time, will be my Elden Ring fix. And I plan to just like play that as much as possible for probably until I get sick of it. I might not play anything else for a while, to be honest with you. I want to play each of the classes for sure, and like as much as I can. I'm not so sure about the Recluse. I just don't know if I have. I think it's such a cool idea, and And frankly, it's one of the classes I'm intrigued by the most. But I think that the skill ceiling is so high that I don't know if I can do Recluse, man. I played it a few times, and I'm just like so used to just R1ing everything that I just was ill-equipped to play as somebody who effectively could not afford to get in the mix. And then it was like I made like a little chart with all the different spells that you had access to, and I was like, okay, I'm ready to go. Like I know what each of them is. Like I'm gonna engage with this. Like, oh, 1, 2, 1. Oh god. And so I was like super pumped about that. Whoa. I don't remember. What did I do? Oh, this is that one? Okay. Oh, you can't just strafe them. Cool. 1, 2, and then bonk. I don't know. I've never known if you, like... Do you get any... you can't get any, like, additional carryover in that situation, I don't think. Oh, gosh. What are my talismans? Probably dog shit. That's not bad. Oh, you're doing it again. Okay. Let me know when you're... Okay. Too early. Okay, not bad. Way too early again. Oh, man. And it's this one again. Not my favorite. Oh, look at that. Oh! Sweet. Alright, I'm just gonna beat on the base for a while. Okay. Sorry. Damn it. I feel like I'm not hitting it. Okay. There we go. I wasn't. I wasn't hitting it. Oh, God. What's happening? You just have to run back for that one, I think. Oh, way too early. Oh, my God. Alright, I'm going to heal. Okay. Way too early. I had a chance for a second jump there. Oh, wow. Okay. Wow, that's really generous. Especially compared to Gaius. Like, want to compare Gaius' charge to that shit? Like, man, I haven't been doing a lot of hitting this thing. Yeah, hitting that base. Not super helpful. Oh, I thought I dodged that. Okay. Way too late. Way too early, it felt. Alright. Damn it. Okay. Wow, that took way too long. I was trying to get a complete charged heavy in there. That didn't work out. Oh, man, this is just ugly. Want to do a second one? Okay. Ooh, that was early. It's just like figuring out how far away they are. It's kind of difficult. Okay. I feel like I can hear. Oh man, I've seen I feel like I've seen the head so little. This is a weird fight. I think like I'm really not used to how bad the range is for this weapon. Oh wow. I'm out of heals. Oh no. Oh, do I have to? I don't have to, but I wonder if that gets me a head start on the next phase. I'm really not sure. Oh god. Yeah, wait. Oh, I don't have any heals left. Damn it. Oh man. I feel like I was yeah, I was not hitting it when I typically would expect to hit it. I think due to the lack of range for this weapon. And I was also, for some reason, I was underneath it way more than I typically am. I normally don't get underneath it at all. So there's a few attacks like that I just don't see. Like the one where it like grabbed and pulled back and stuff like that. So, all right, let's try again. What else do we want to do? That's probably not doing us any favors. Is that holy damage it does? I also, like, I really do not know. Oh, I didn't change it. Sure, let's try some of this. I don't really know. One, two. I also feel like oh god, got kind of stuck in that tree there. I normally get the that one. That's literally what I was just talking about. Oh god, what? Yeah, I normally get that one a few more times. I feel like that was kind of bad RNG. Because that one's really easy to punish. Maybe not really easy, but like if you time it right, you just get you get a pretty clear punish window. Oh wow. That first one is like really delayed. I'm not gonna be able to heal. Oh, he's done. Okay. Or she, I don't know. Whatever you want. Yeah, like that one. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get hit by that. Might be dead. Oh, God. Oh, nothing like the chain of... Oh, okay. Thought I dodged that. Here's this one. This one is pretty good. Oh man, like seriously? I'm dead. I feel like I got a lot of these last time. What is happening? I don't even know what that was. It's also doing, what the hell is that one? I keep expecting it to do like the charge attack, but it's just like pushing its head forward pretty slowly. Yeah. Yeah, just guessing. This is a pretty good... Yeah, I didn't get to punish this because I didn't guess right last time. Okay, that was the charge. I was waiting for the head push. I didn't get it. Oh man, that felt a little too quick. I mean, yeah, that's a lot of damage. Great fight. Maybe not great. Good. So I'd probably give Gaius like B minus, C plus. Putrescent Knight, B plus, A minus. Depending on the day. Scadutree, A minus, B plus, A minus. I put them at the same level as as a what's it called? As a Putrescent Knight. Seems fair to me. And balanced. Alright, let's go find Gaius. Maybe I shouldn't have jumped down to find Gaius. I always forget how to get through here. It's not particularly complicated. Oh, look, we can get the name of this thing. What's this? What's your name? I'm not going to fight you, to be clear. Really don't. What the hell? We're here. Let's just do it. Let's see how much I remember about this fight. Hey, man. Remember that one. Man, I feel like they have more health than the fucking Scadutree avatar. Oh. I don't remember. Oh, wait, what's the name? Oh, you don't have a name. You're not a boss. You're not a real boss. Okay. That's not fun for anybody. You're still... half health still? Again, this is like... This is... Oh, no. That's all. That's never good. Nope. A little early. Putrescent avatar? I don't remember. I can't remember. I forgot that I had a unique drop. I probably haven't fought you since the first time I played the DLC. Okay. Alright. Where is Gaius? Okay, here's Grace. Yeah, this weapon has like the range is really, really, as you might expect. It doesn't feel like it should be that much shorter than a like a greatsword, but I think it is. At least it feels like it to me. But I could just be totally wrong. I'm pretty pumped for Night Rain. I'll be honest, I am in a weird spot. They've had like I think I need to go back up. So they had like that game infotainment trailer. I don't know what that, they called it something weird. They didn't really give us much more information. We've gotten we've gotten a gameplay trailer and some IGN hands-on previews for a few different classes. I was pretty pumped about it. But I think my excitement is at a bit of a low. I don't know what it is. Like I just think like these last few things have been kind of underwhelming. The new classes seem kind of underwhelming to me. And like yeah, the gameplay whatever information trailer, it just was stuff. They showed a new boss, like one new boss, but I think they did a much more in-depth look at it. But like I think we've just seen them in previous trailers before. I don't. It wasn't like some grand reveal. They were acting like, I mean, I guess they weren't really acting like anything, but like when I saw that, I was like, oh shit, we're gonna see something cool we've never seen before. Like what? I don't know. And when it was just that like frog looking boss. I don't know. Yeah. and I'm starting to second guess the whole co-op thing. I don't know. I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I'm going to play it. I'm going to buy it. I haven't bought it yet, actually, which is rare. Like, well, maybe not rare, but like Shadow of the Erdtree, like the second pre-orders were out. I was like, okay, I'm going to pre-order it. Obviously, right this second. Like, why would I wait? FromSoft, please take my $40 and use it. I hope wisely. You always do. Just blitzing them. No skill whatsoever. Is this... I always get confused. Wait, does the... This might be the first time realizing this. Does the us hitting the thing open this door? No. Is something open now? No, this is just the wrong way. But it looks very similar to this. And I always forget exactly where it is. I often used to forget about that space, and it killed me a few times. Yeah. I think we have to go to the other side, like I said, but I don't... Can I just walk around? Yeah, I can just walk around. I don't know why. I tried to... Yeah, whatever. I tried to jump because I was already up there, but it didn't work. So fate took us to Scadutree Avatar instead. Whoa. It's kind of interesting, like the physics account for the fact that you're on an elevator. I thought it would just kind of go... I don't know. I guess I don't know what I thought would happen. It's kind of like I remember learning about in science class. Like, oh, you're traveling 30 miles per hour in a bus, and you jump up in the air. Why don't you just go flying backwards? Everybody in class was like, what? What? It's like, yeah, you're traveling 30 miles per hour, and the bus is also traveling 30 miles per hour, so you wouldn't, like, yeah. You wouldn't stop traveling 30 miles an hour if you jumped up in the air. Anyway. I don't know. I think it'll be good. I think it's going to be a flash in the pan. I think it's going to be really fun for a bit, and then I think I'm just never going to think about it again. And then when I want to do something... I mean, it's also difficult for me as a parent and an adult with a lot of stuff to do. To find like 45 minutes to an hour uninterrupted, it's rough. It happens, to be fair, but not very often. And fall off the thing. Still alive. Oh no, it's dead. I was watching Gino Machino farm that boss. There's a couple times it fell down there and didn't die. It's kind of crazy. Oh man. Oh man, like not to complain too much, but I also am not a huge fan of the run to Gaius. If it were just, I just wish it were here. I just wish it were here. And then because you got to do all this bullshit that I never remember the actual. Maybe let's take a second to learn this. I never remember what you actually have to do on the things. I normally just stumble into wherever Gaius is, but probably wouldn't be that bad if I knew what I was doing and paid attention. All right, let's try to pay attention. So I think you have to go up this ladder over here. But yeah, I think this is going to be my last Elden Ring run until Night Rain. Because I want to take a bit of a break, so I'm like excited to play. Even if I'd prefer to be playing Elden Ring. Which I wouldn't, I'm not saying that, but like... even if I have like a hankering for Elden Ring, I'll fulfill it with Night Rain. Eventually. Alright, and this is just it. This is just it, right? Yeah, just jump down. Just jump down. This is it. Okay, that wasn't bad. All right. Yeah, I like Gaius a lot actually. It's just that one attack, man. I think he's probably like an A- boss without that attack. Or with that attack modified to just have better hitbox. Like just give us like 10 more like reduce the hit frames on the thing by like 10 frames or something. Yeah, and then I think he would be like an A- boss for me. Yeah, there's just like a bunch of like interesting attacks. Like I like that like 5 combo one. It's always fun to dodge. Or it's like left, right, left, something like that. Yeah, but yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the. How many times do I get to use this? Probably not many. Oh, but I do. I pretty much hit him after. Damn it! I do pretty much hit him after rolling every time, so that's fine. Let's rest. How many? Yeah, I only have 10 flasks. I mean, he really doesn't do. He typically doesn't do it that much if you stay close to him. But I've had a couple of runs recently where I stayed close to him and he still did it a lot, and I was not happy. Kick? That was weird. Yeah, that attack is just always fun to dodge. Once I learned it, it's kind of one of those ones that just like sticks in your memory. Damn it. You like didn't attack me for a second, man, and I... Alright, let's see if this is working. Oop, okay. Yeah, OBS just said, you don't have any space, bro. For some reason, I adjusted my settings to do... It's like variable bitrate recording is my understanding, and effectively it means that it's not just going to record everything in the same bitrate. Like it'll kind of adjust it, as the name implies, and that'll result in like much smaller file sizes. It was my understanding, like is the big kind of benefit. Oh god. I don't really know if it's working out for me. So that was a 50-minute. No, it was longer than 50 minutes. But it was roughly an hour-long Elden Ring video, and it was 128 gigabytes. Like that's unacceptable. Oh man. But I mean, I'm typically running like damn it. I typically have like 150 to 300 gigs free on my computer at any point. So I try to clean it out pretty effectively, like get videos I have posted like deleted, and edit videos that I've recorded as quickly as possible so they're not just like sitting there. Try to kick me, man. I do not like that. Oh no. I do not like that attack. I frankly don't really know how to deal with it. I usually just like kind of run away. Oh no. I'm going to try to jump up in the air if he does that again. If I have to deal with a charge attack again. That's a weird one. I don't see that very often. So much so that I don't really know how to dodge it necessarily. It's a pretty smooth Gaius run so far. I was feeling pretty good in my first one too. Until my OBS was like, "Hey, bro, this." I mean, at least I hope that's when it came up. I honestly don't really know, but I guess we'll see. It's processing the video still, so I think it should be fine. Might have lost a little bit of stuff. It's fine. Man, this weapon is cooking shit, man. Like what did I have? Like 1 death to Scadutree, 2 deaths maybe, and that was mostly just rustiness. But like, Putrescent Knight first try, Scadutree Avatar second try, Gaius first try. It's pretty good. I mean, I technically had a little bit of a warm up with Gaius because after OBS crashed, I just let him kill me. But I got to fight him for a little bit. Yeah, hopefully I didn't lose all that footage. We'll see.